What is going on, fellow Wastelanders? Welcome back to the channel. Shock Radio here, and we just received some CROSSOUT art and some news with a bit of a teaser of what we can expect in the upcoming October events. Now, October events are probably my favorite events of the year. They come with some sick paints, some sick decor, some guaranteed fusions, all kind of good stuff. So we're actually going to look a little bit at last year's event just to go over some of the items that you might see in the Wasteland, and just a little bit of a warning: stock up on your resources, stock up, because October events are always draining in the Wasteland. So what did the developers have to say today? Hello, we walk through October with confidence like a battle walker. One might think that a major update has just recently been released and a new season has just begun, but we are only a week or so away from the next update. It will not only present you with a number of familiar modes, but also something completely new, dedicated to Halloween. We can't wait to show and tell you everything, but we'll maintain the intrigue for now. So speaking of the novelties of the future update, we can't help but mention the new armored car that will arrive in the Wasteland. If you can master its cabin, it will reveal its infernal nature. By accepting a slightly increased vulnerability in the heat of battle, you will be able to significantly increase the parameters that are most important for every survivor. We are confident that the Wasteland technicians will come up with many interesting combinations. We just need to wait for a little more time. Now, in the meantime, we remind you that the battles of the enemy in reflection mode are about to end, and the Kaiju Brawl will be launched this Thursday. So they're releasing a new vehicle, a new pack coming with this October event. Now, last year they released the Monotui cabin with the Noggle weapons in a pack, very Halloween themed. So I'm very interested to see what this new pack might have to offer. Now, it sounds like they're going to keep going with this whole damage theme. We just got the Jackie module in this next step battle pass, which is purely a passive module that improves the damage, speed, power of your vehicle. So I'm sure this cabin is going to deal more damage, or perhaps have increased power, speed, things like that. So I'm definitely interested to see what they have to offer with what they said, a side of vulnerability. So a low hit point cabin with extra damage. This is going to be very interesting. And of course, they might feature some new weapons with a potential pack that could come out with this new Halloween event. So I'm just gonna pull up last year's event so we can kind of go over a little bit of what they had to offer. Now, here is the wiki for last year's Festival of Fire event, where they had 3 unique brawls where you'd earn tricky treats as a special resource during these unique brawls, and then you could trade them in for stickers, paints, decor pieces. They also had predetermined upgrades, so you could use 2 of the same item to create an upgraded version of that item, which could potentially drain me absolutely dry. I hope they don't have typhoons yet, because I don't have 4 typhoons. I only have 2, and I want to fuse typhoons this year, but they should have the same kind of upgrade event where you only need 2 items and a ton of resources to upgrade your parts. Now, these brawls are a lot of fun. I don't know what brawls they're going to release this year, but we'll see more on the next news release they have, as far as like what kind of brawls they might have. Now, as far as rewards, last year they did have a unique hubcap. They had some pretty cool holograms, some returning rewards, some stickers, things like that. This again was the pack they released last year. Was the Bone Collector Monotui cabin pack that we're all very familiar with. So very, very cool pack, the Bone Hunter, that they came out with last year. So I'm interested to see what they could come up with this year. Now, while we are talking about this Halloween event, I did want to bring up some of the items that may be craftable. So we're just going to go through my partner storage here and just show you guys a few of the items that could potentially come up with this event, starting with probably my favorite, the sweater paint. I believe I got this a year or 2 ago. This should come back this year, could make a comeback in the Halloween event. A Freddy Krueger themed paint, very awesome. Another one of my favorite Halloween themed paints that could potentially make a comeback this year is the Nocturnal Hunter paint. Now, recently I did sell this for a couple hundred coins on my PlayStation account, so I am actually looking forward to potentially getting this item. It is going to cost plastic, all that good stuff, wire, so get your resources before this event gets here. Probably some of the coolest balloons in the Wasteland is the pump balloons that do have a habit of coming out during the Halloween event. So get your electronics, batteries, is what it's going to take to craft these here pump balloons. A very cool resource. Potentially these items might drop in cost if they do come back in the wasteland, so if you have some spare coin, you might actually be able to buy these items for cheap instead of crafting them, or if you stock up on resources early, you might be able to craft them. Another interesting item that could potentially come back this year is the harvest paint, with all kinds of skulls and weird bats, all kinds of fun stuff, pumpkins, CROSSOUT symbol in a very Halloween-esque theme. Orange paint, harvest paint could come back this year as well. This is old videotape hologram projector that could make its way back in the wasteland this Halloween event, so make sure you're stocking up on that plastic. And this is the hologram Primal Terror from last year, so this could potentially make a comeback as well. All right, probably my favorite horn in the wasteland, the D minor horn, which I also sold a couple years back, or a year or two ago, for a lot of coins. So if this comes back, I'm definitely excited to grab this, guys. Hear this beautiful horn. Oh, that is a beautiful sound. And with the horn update, where you can get your horn shot off in the wasteland and it still plays that sound, I'm actually pretty damn excited to potentially craft this horn. All right, fellow wastelanders, well, that's all I got for this update, guys. Halloween is right around the corner. We're gonna have a bunch of unique brawls coming around, a predetermined upgrade event where you can upgrade select items for a guaranteed fusion. We've got all kinds of decor, paint, stickers coming around. Are you excited for this Halloween event? Let me know in the comments below. I'm super excited to see what they have in store with this new pack, all that good stuff. A special thanks goes out to all our Wasteland supporters, becoming members of our YouTube channel, super chatting in the comments, and leaving super thanks in the comments below, as well as leaving tips in our tip portal. You can find links to our socials, our Discord in the description below. Check out that for details, and I'll see you guys in the next video.